Good evening, the evening news. My name is David Ojo. The federal government has given the assurance that the transition of power from President Muhammadu Buhari to the President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be smooth and peaceful. This was as the government says the republishment of offices for the President and Vice President-elect has been completed. Addressing journalists in Abuja, the chairman of Transition Committee, Boss Mustafa, stressed that litigation will not stop the handover ceremony from taking place. He also noted that the facilities of the Defense House is ready. Security personnel of the Department of State Services and the Nigerian Police Force have also been deployed to the President and Vice President-elect. The SGF further said the protocol officers have also been assigned to both the President-elect and Vice President-elect from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and National Intelligence Agency. He, however, maintained that the transition process is on course and all efforts are being made to ensure that on May 29, handing over will be a peaceful and formal transfer of power to the new president. President Muhammadu Buhari has sworn in the former Inspector General of Police, Dr. Solomon Arase, as a new chairman of the Police Service Commission. Report says Arase took the oath of office this morning at the council chamber of the Presidential Villa, Abuja. In the presence of President Buhari, Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SGF Boss Mustafa, Chief of Staff to the President Professor Ibrahim Gambari, and other FEC members. This comes 2 months after the Senate confirmed him as chairperson of the PSC. It will be recalled that President Muhammadu Buhari had forwarded Arase's name to the Senate, asking the upper legislative chamber to confirm him in line with sections 153 subsection 1 and 154 subsection 1 of the Constitution as amended. Arase, age 65, who retired in 2016, was the 18th indigenous Inspector General of Police between April 2015 and June 2016, and has served in various capacities, including Head of Criminal Intelligence and Investigation Bureau. The crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party, PD, that led to change in the leadership of the chairmanship of the party has been described as one of the beauty of democracy. Special Assistant to Governor Ademola Adeleke and PDP Media Director in Osun State, Mr. Oladele Bamiji, who stated this in an interview with Osbc News against the backdrop of the emergence of Umar Bamango as the acting national chairman of the party, as Iyocha Ayu stepped down, maintained that the move has shown that PDP is a party that respects the rule of law. He speaks further.
All part of a democratic process, especially in this part of the world, and what makes PDP a democratic party in the real sense of it. When there are issues of the law, again, an order of the court banning somebody or asking somebody to vacate office, abate temporarily, the lawful thing to do is for that person to step aside, just like the national chairman did. It is not as if that is the end of the matter, but at least to first of all obey that lawful order of the court, so that we are not a lawless party, and our chairman will not be one.
The President Christ Apostolic Church Worldwide, Pastor Samuel Oladele, has re-echoed the need for individuals to sow in the vineyard of God for enlargement. Pastor Oladele stated these at the commissioning of a multi-million naira Joseph Ayo Babalola University Senate building built by philanthropist, pastor, and deaconess Shegun Fashui. He lauded the gesture of the couple, which according to him will go a long way in assisting the flow of operation in the citadel of knowledge. Vice Chancellor of Joseph Ayo Babalola University, Professor Laoshibikon Fakulujo, while speaking, appreciated the donors for making the school's dream a reality. The donors of the Senate building, Pastor and Deaconess Shegun Fashui, explained that they embarked on the project with the directive from God. Parents have been advised to allow their world exhibit their talent, particularly in the area of sporting activities, to realize their potentials in life. The proprietor of Damotak International School, Mr. Dominic Akintoye, stated these while speaking at the third annual inter-house sport competition of the school. He identified sport as key areas of education that helps children develop and actualize their potentials. Mr. Akintoye lauded the people of the school for being receptive and teaching, as he acknowledged the effort of teachers for impactful knowledge and skills in them. Invited school also participated in a key sporting event, with Red House emerged first position in the overall sporting competition. The 2023 edition of the annual science quiz competition organized by Hannon Foundation will be coming up tomorrow. According to Hannon Foundation, 220 best science students are to be selected from 110 secondary schools in Oshogbo and Osun West Senatorial District for the fourth edition of the quiz competition. Guests of honor are the former Deputy Governor of the state, Adigboyega Alabi, former Commissioner for Water Resources, Dr. Amidou Tadeshe. Other guests of honor are Senator representing Osun West Federal Constituency, Senator Adelere Oriolowo, Permanent Secretary, Osun State Ministry of Education, while the Royal Father of the Day is the Oluwo of Iwo Oba Abdulrashid Adewale Akpanbi. This year's Ramadan lecture, organized by the Public Service Muslim Ummah, Osun State, comes up tomorrow morning at the Government Secretariat Mosque. A statement by the organizing committee indicates Governor Ademola Adeleke is a special guest of honor, and the guest of honor is the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Alhaji Kazim Akinleye. It also indicates that the Secretary to the State Government, Alhaji Taslimi Balaye, is the chairman of the day, while the Ramadan lecture will be delivered by Dr. Musbauddin Orimadegun, I beg your pardon, of the Federal Polytechnic Ayede Oyo State. The statement enjoined Muslims in the state public service to attend the program punctually. And now to sports. The Federation of the International Football Association has cancelled Indonesia's hosting right for the 2023 Under-20 World Cup draw. Indonesia has been called into question after World Soccer governing body FIFA moved to cancel the tournament's group stage draw for March 31, amid growing opposition to the participation of the Israel, which is one of the 24 countries that qualified for the tournament set to begin on May 20. A member of the Soccer Association of Indonesia Executive Committee, Arasaman Lunga said the draw to determine the group fixtures had been cancelled without further notice. The Soccer Association Indonesia Executive Committee head Eric Toha will report the development of the President Joko Widodo and a crisis call for FIFA. Maybe at least 38 people have died in a migrant processing center in Mexico, and a fire that started during the protest against deportation. According to Guatemala Foreign Minister Mario Bucaro, the blaze at the facility of Ciudad Juarez broke out in the early hours of the morning, killing 28 Guatemalan citizens and 29 were also injured. The city, located across Rio Grande River from El Paso, Texas, has seen an influx of people in recent weeks, with many heading to the border. The expectation of an end to Title 42, a pandemic-era policy which gives the U.S. government the power to quickly expel migrants trying to cross its border. Mexican President Andres Manuel López Obrador said migrants set mattresses ablaze in connection to a protest that started when they learned that they would be deported. Mexican authorities said the death and injured included people from Guatemala, Honduras, Venezuela, El Salvador, Colombia, and Ecuador. A statement from U.S. Customs and Border Protection said they were prepared to receive and process those who were injured in fire and being transported via ambulance from Mexican to U.S. medical facilities for treatment. Meanwhile, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres called for thorough investigation into the incidents. And with that story comes to the end of evening news. Join us at 7 for major reports. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.